much. I've been told sometimes to talk too fast, so I'm not sure whether this format is really the best for me to slow down. So who are we? We are the UK Research Council's office in Europe. We're based in Brussels, and we will have been there for the 30 years or next year, so when we'll be celebrating our 30th anniversary in Brussels. But in addition to funding from the research councils, we are a subscriber-based organisation. So what that means is the 140 plus research-intensive institutions like the University of Bath subscribe to our services. Really what they get for their services I will talk about in a moment. But why should the UK Research Councils and institutions like Bath have an office in Brussels? Well, the European Union is the Europe's largest funder of research. It's one of the largest public funders of research in the world. Every year it gives out over 10 billion euros in grants for research and development. For the past 7 years, most of that money has been channeled through something called the 7th Framework Programme for Research, or FP7. And really what the UCRA role has been in relation to FP7 is to try and make sure that the research community in the UK has the information it needs to become involved and be effective. And effective they have been. UK has been getting significant chunks of funding from the Framework Programme 7, and really, the UCRA role there has been also to try and influence the policy setting in Europe to make sure that the programme continues to be as attractive for UK researchers as it can be. This is the chart showing which countries have been benefited from the Framework Programme 7, and UK is there right on top, just after Germany. And really, this is the area of EU policy where UK gets more money out of it than it's actually putting into it. So, the Framework Programme 7 from January next year onwards will be succeeded by a new programme called Horizon 2020, but the principle will stay the same. Over 10 billion euros every year given out as competitive grant funding. The way we work in Brussels, it makes sense to be in there. We are the eyes and ears of the research councils and institutions like Bath. We attend a lot of meetings, workshops, seminars. We report back on those and also try and stay in good working relationships with the EU officials. We run something called the UK National Contact Point Service on 2 specific areas of Framework Programme 7 and Horizon 2020. These are areas that UK researchers have been extremely active in. It's the European Research Council and the Marie Curie programmes. But really the most of our services, or our core service, is the UCRA portal that we provide. And this is something that all of you can and should really sign up to, because what it gives you is access to a lot of subscriber-only based information, and you can tailor your information needs based on what research areas you're working on. And here's just an example of the type of information that we would provide only for our subscribers. In this case, it's about the funding programs going from 2014 onwards. But really, that's just the tip of the iceberg, that kind of static information on the website. What you will also get is daily or weekly or bi-weekly or monthly alerts coming straight to your email account, highlighting the kind of articles and news that we have created specifically for the UK researchers. We also run an inquiry service, so when you're actually working on a bid or you're trying to get into grips with a new policy area, you can just get in touch, ask about, what does this all mean? Can you please interpret this information to us so I don't have to read maybe the whole of the 150 pages? Just tell me the highlights. What we also do for our subscriber institutions like Bath is that once a year we'll jump on the Eurostar and we'll come to you. So we'll run an annual visit, and today has been one of those days that I've spent in Bath giving various sort of information sessions. We also run a programme of training events every year in the UK in various locations, covering things like proposal writing or financial grant management or how to set up a European strategy for your institution. It's not always in such grand halls, but every now and again. We also run a conference every year, which is 2 days of really information-packed sessions mainly targeted at people like the European advisors at the institutions. But we're very good at bringing into UK Commission speakers to give an update on what's going on. We also publish for British Council something called the European RTD Insight. This is a monthly news bulletin on sort of EU policy developments, funding calls and so forth. About 3,000 people have subscribed to that, so if you want to have a look on our website, you can subscribe for it as well. Also, what we can provide free of charge for Bath's university staff is a meeting room in Brussels. This is within a walking distance from the European Parliament, the European Commission buildings. So if you're working with European partners, it's a good place to meet. And here's the team. These are the people who make it possible. So we are a team of 6 European advisors, plus director and a deputy director, and dedicated IT staff and office support staff. And we're all really friendly, so please do. And so that's our Crow in a nutshell. And if you want to take one message, please make the most out of University of Bath subscription. Sign up on our portal, choose the areas that you're interested in, and you'll be quite amazed of the up-to-date information that you're going to be getting. And I've got time to spare. Thank you very much.